You guys got ripped off. They gave us hats for my mask. I'm Marcus Robbie. This is my friend Mike Gregory. I took the second class. Just giving background on me real quick. I teach at a high school in Fairfax County, Lake Braddock, and I also work at Wally Nature Center part-time. But I also volunteer with a lot of different groups, the wildlife biologists for the county. I ain't going to go into the whole list, but the main purpose I'm here is to try to promote the Virginia Herpetological Society. This is a great organization. I have a few flyers here if you want. You can go on their website. Are people here in couples, by the way? Is it somebody who's here with somebody, special someone or friend? In other words, you can share if I don't have enough, if you want one of these. Okay. Anyway, what this is basically an organization. It's been around 50 or 60 years. It's involved in the conservation, education, preservation of reptiles and amphibians. And what's cool about it, besides the website's fantastic, that you can access, you don't have to be a member to do that. And a member, sort of, again, that money sort of goes to nonprofit to help with those things I just mentioned. But also, there's volunteer opportunities, if this makes sense, within the program. They do a lot of surveys. So if you're into these kind of critters, you want to get up and close to these things or be a part of gathering data and other stuff for the scientists, this is the way to go. Because they get access to land in areas that normally the general public cannot get access to. And that's what we kind of do. It's a lot of fun. It's people of all walks of life, scientists, doctors, lawyers, the garbage man. I mean, anyone could be a member of this. And like I said, I just print off a sample of the pages of some of the events coming up around here. And it's usually something that goes on throughout the year. So anyway, if you're interested, I printed these off of my computer to pretty much, I only have I think about 12 or 13 of them. But if you go to their website or just type Google Virginia Herpetological Society, all the information is available to you. Okay? And just to let you know, today we're going to go out and look for some reptiles and amphibians, and I'm going to let you do a little hands-on exploration yourself. If you're squeamish or don't want to touch anything, that's fine. And no, I don't do the Steve Irwin thing and pounce on things from the top of the boardwalk. I don't really believe in that. I have done things like that. I don't try to. It has to be a real unique situation, just out of respect for their habitats and the animals themselves. They don't need a ugly bald guy diving on them and breaking them out. But we will try to look for them. Okay, we'll try to handle it for you if you want to, just for identification purposes. How many people have binoculars, by the way? Wow, that's awesome. Because for the insects, you're going to need them. No, okay. That's going to be useful, especially on the boardwalk, to point out some things. So if you wouldn't mind bringing those, I brought a bunch from my classroom. They were kind of cheesy, but they would serve the purpose. I actually got that idea from Cliff, watching him in the field years ago, and it's a really useful tool. So other than that, anybody have any questions? Okay. You guys didn't get a hat, I'm sorry.